Alright, welcome to the Rocketsmith. It is another rocket review. This time we have a 4-inch Madcow Frenzy. We got a big boy. This is probably more level 1, level 2 rockets. I don't know if I'd put this up on a G. Even something like a G125. I don't really think it has enough grunt to get this going and get it up to an altitude that's pretty safe for it to do that. I would definitely run electronic ejection, electronically controlled ejection. I'm going to put it in a G125 because I don't think the delay can be cut short enough for it. But for a level 1 rocket, it is phenomenal. It will go like 1,000, 1,200 feet. It'll be easy to recover. Way overkill for what an H motor is. This has got a 54mm motor mount on it. I'm pretty sure that's the one I ordered. Or I didn't order it. I actually won this one from the Rocket Vlogs. But by default it comes with a 54mm motor mount. Some of the older kits, they used to be default 38mm. But yeah. Let's open it up and take a look. We have the top of the airframe. Big guy right there. Heavy duty cardboard. Really good quality. There is a cooler in here as well. Let's see if I can get that out. Yep. This one fits much smoother in here than the 2.6 payloader did. This is a less tight fit. Again, it could be just cardboard swells and shrinks based on humidity and heat. We have the aft airframe, which is slotted. This has 6 fins. They are staggered. You can get some whistling out of that. We have a nice long 54mm motor mount tube cardboard. We have a nylon shock cord. Prefer Kevlar, but this is plenty. These get a little crusty, but other than that, they're fine. The nose cone. So far, no major dents or divots. It seems the flashing is mostly removed. There's a little bit of sanding to do on it. I can't remember if this uses an eBay or not. I think it doesn't. So I think this is just has a payload bay at the top, so this is not where you're going to be attaching recovery by default on this rocket. This is one I will almost certainly build an electronics bay into. I will order the parts to turn the coupler here into an electronics bay, or I'll just use the electronics bay I have from the DX3. Anything with a 54mm motor mount, in my mind, should come with an electronics bay. There's so much variety in motors you can put in it. You can get these things going up pretty high, even though it's a 4-inch rocket and a 54. You can still put in a full L motor on this and go 5,000, 6,000 feet, probably more. I don't really know. I'd have to check the weight in the simulation. Other things that come in the kit, Madcow comes with instructions, which is fantastic. And usually on their website they also have a RockSim file you can download for RockSim or OpenRocket. Does not come with a motor retainer, which is, I mean, it's kind of odd that Madcow doesn't offer that as an option, as they own Aeropack, who makes the retainers I actually really like using. For everything 38mm and above, I use Aeropack retainers. I use 29, I use Estes because they're so cheap. We will do the fit test of the fins as soon as I get them separated here. Get the masking tape off them. I do like that the fins are masking taped together. I actually think that does a lot to protect them. These are 1/4 inch fins. These are beefy fins, which is really, really nice. They will not break or bend, and these big fins I actually think are the forward fins, and they don't fit. They do not go in, they do not fit. Typical of Madcow kits, it's my single biggest complaint against them is that they don't make the holes wide enough in their airframes. We'll check the rear fins as well. Alright, here we go. The rear fins we're checking as well. Almost certainly, yeah, nope. Doesn't fit, you have to do some sanding. Let's take a look at all the other gear you get. You get 2 centering rings. Again, I'm a bigger fan of 3 centering rings, just to make getting internal fillets easier. Although I kind of wonder how that works with 6 fins like this, where you have the space in between them. But I do prefer definitely 3 centering rings as opposed to 2. We have our bulkhead plate, which I will use to turn this into an eBay. I'll get more of those. I have a buddy with a laser cutter who will cut me pieces out. We will check. Do they fit well? These ones do fit well. There's a little bit of wobble, less than there were in the 2.6 inch kit. And it fits snugly in the tube. There's a pre-drilled hole for shot cord mount. And that is the last thing to check out in this kit. We have a Madcow sticker, and we have rail buttons, and we have 1/4-20 eye bolts. They are not forged eye bolts, so they do have that gap in the bottom. Again, just use quick links with them and you won't have an issue, but you know, I kind of like a forged eye bolt. It's just a higher quality, stronger eye bolt, and because it doesn't have the gap in the bottom, there's no way for the cord to get like caught up on it and cut up and damaged or slip out. And a hard yank, it's not going to pull that straight if there's too much ejection charge or whatever. Yeah, I mean, it's a kit. It's a cardboard kit. The tubes are pretty solid. You can definitely feel the spiral gaps in this one, but that's kind of like as you get a bigger rocket tube, that kind of happens. Just use a thicker primer. It'll fill those. Nose cone is pretty good. I do like the ridge system that they have with these, so that when you do put in a nose cone, you got that little bit of extra like width and grab. But you're still probably going to have to wrap these, put a little masking tape to get them to fit as snugly as they need to fit if you're going to use this as something that comes off. Which I will when I dual deploy this. This kit gets no motor retainer, no parachute protector. Though you can order those with the kit. They're a little bit more expensive. But for this size kit, I think this is normally sitting a little over $200 MSRP. I'll put a link below. You can see where you can get it. Again, this stuff all goes in sale Black Friday. It's not uncommon for Madcow to put their cardboard kits like 30% off. So yeah, that's the kind of deal I would look out for on Madcow. Again, it happens mostly through around Black Friday. They do hump day sales. They're the only company that does sales outside of Black Friday when it comes to rocketry. Solid kit. 8 out of 10. I would like a Kevlar harness. I would like it by default come dual deploy. I'd like 3 centering rings, and the fit on certain parts with the centering ring to the tube should be tighter, and the fit in the fins into the fin slots, they just don't fit. You have to do a lot of sanding. Yep. I'm actually going to probably knock that down to like a 7.5 out of 10. I think I've been more impressed by some of the other 3-inch kits. All right, have a good one.